What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Get this. Anthony Joshua reacts to Tyson Fury's explosion on True Geordie, the YouTube British channel that he recently had an interview with. Of course, we know Tyson Fury cussed out True Geordie. True Geordie was, in fact, challenging him with a lot of questions that seemed uncomfortable for Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury did answer the questions, but after the interview was over, he started to insult True Geordie because of what True Geordie was asking him. And this is what Anthony Joshua said. Anthony Joshua said that we need to conduct ourselves better when interviewed by the media because there are other fighters and there's children that look up to us. Therefore, we have to try, even though the interviewer is prodding us. Excuse me. And he said, I'm not the judge, but I think we do need to try harder with the media. And let me counterpunch. I feel that Anthony Joshua, if anybody should know, it should be him, because we do know how he reacted from his last loss to Alexander Usyk, and he chunked Usyk's belts outside the ring and then quickly made an amends, turned around a whole 360 after the explosion. He did an implosion, right? And tried to salvage what he could possibly do of the reputation or the particular situation that he was in that night. And me counterpunching Anthony Joshua, I think that I respect that he included himself. He didn't say he should have done. He would have and should have did this. He should have said that. Well, no, he said we. So he included himself like, listen, we all need to do better, and the way we conduct ourselves, there are people watching. There are people that hear what Tyson Fury says and what a lot of public figures and athletes say and how they respond. And it does leave a bad example to children, because the moment when kids figure out, hey, it's okay for him to do it and he's a public figure or athlete, why can't I do it? So it does set a bad standard, and then to people all over the world, okay? Because people look up to athletes and a lot of public figures, and it should be done, okay? If you look at Tyson Fury's kid, is a brat. You look at Tyson Fury's child, man, the things that he said. Remember when COVID happened and, he was cussing them out and all that stuff. Well, that just goes to show you, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, and then that's one of those things that you really have to correct before that turns into something that you can't correct. But then again, it's an athlete's child, so we don't really know how that's going to fly, but Tyson Fury does what he wants to do. He didn't, overreact to True Geordie. He didn't like to be challenged. He didn't like the questions that were coming at him, and he was ducking and dodging like bullets from the Matrix, right? But nonetheless, he ate a couple of those bullets because the things that were asked of him, he couldn't really answer comfortably, and he knew a lot of people were asking those questions, and True Geordie was just really asking what everybody else was asking, like, hey, why are you fighting Derek Chisora? Who really wants to see this fight? And him defending it, that's his way to salvage the promotion of that particular fight at hand. But at the end of the day, he didn't have to react like that. And I think that Anthony Joshua knows how it's like to be an ass, but he also knows what it's like to conduct himself as well. So, you have like two sides of the same coin there, and I really agree with Anthony Joshua, and I think that Anthony Joshua does know how it's like to be an ass. So I think this is more of not really a poke. It may be perceived as a poke, but I think Anthony Joshua is really just talking in general. Like, I think we all need to do better when conducting interviews with the public because people see us. And then when people see us, they may take it the wrong way, or it can influence someone in a totally different way that it shouldn't, as opposed of hearing a public figure conduct themselves in the right way or in a certain way and give that person that you have influence over, a better way of solving things or a better way of reacting to things, especially when it doesn't go your way. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua responding to Tyson Fury's explosion on True Geordie. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.